Most people think that all the good YouTube niches are taken, that you need a fancy camera and years of experience to make it work. But what if I told you there are channels right now getting millions of views a month in niches that you've never even heard of, in channels that just started a few months ago with zero experience, and most of them are not making fancy content that requires a good camera and fancy editing or anything like that. And what if I was to also tell you that these channels are making $10,000, $20,000, even $200,000 a month? Well, today I'm gonna be showing you 5 of these hidden niches that are absolutely crushing it right now. So if you like me doing this type of content, gently tap that like button and let's jump into it right now with number 1 on the list, which is going to be dark corporate life reality content, and specifically in Tokyo, but I'm sure there's gonna be other countries where this opens up as well. Now, basically what this niche is someone who is what's known as a salaryman in Tokyo, which is basically somebody who works for the big corporations, and they typically work 12 to 16-hour days. They film their entire workday, but they're not doing it to show off how successful they are. In fact, it's quite the opposite. They're doing it to show people how exhausted they are. 16-hour days, sleeping at their desk, eating dinner alone at midnight. It's actually pretty depressing to watch, but millions of people cannot stop clicking. Why? Because they feel the exact same way about their job, whether or not they live in Tokyo or not. Or they're just curious about what the life of a salaryman is like. So there's actually several channels doing this, but the channel I'm gonna show you is Tired Tokyo. Now, this channel launched a few months ago. They don't have that many videos uploaded, and they already have nearly 100,000 subscribers. And the channel is documenting the brutal reality of Japanese corporate culture. Every video feels raw and unfiltered. It feels very authentic. There's no motivational garbage. There's no hustle culture glorification, just pure documentation of burnout, pure documentation of the reality of the situation that they are in, and probably millions of other people are in as well. Now, why is this working? Because millions of people globally, probably even close to billions or hundreds of millions, relate to overwork and burnout. And the content validates their struggles. And maybe it even makes them feel a little bit better because this person has it even worse than them. Now, this channel is only a few months old, and they're already making $4,000 to $13,000 a month from AdSense alone. Now, because of the fact that the channel is a few months old, they're probably only making money from AdSense. But there are many other ways that they could monetize this channel. Just as an example, I make about $20 per 1,000 views on this channel, Shane Hummus, that you're watching right now. And that's just from AdSense alone. However, from all different revenue sources, I usually make over $400 per 1,000 views. So that's literally 20 times more. So if they learn how to monetize this channel effectively, they'll likely be making much, much more money. But it really depends on what niche they're in, what types of videos they create, and how they monetize it, which is something I'm going to be helping you do in a live workshop this Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment to check it out. All right, guys, in the editing process right now, and I just wanted to mention that if you're struggling to grow on YouTube, you're having trouble getting views, subscribers, making money, or even picking a niche, I'm gonna be hosting a free one-time live workshop that goes over exactly how to help with that, how to finally make money from youtube.com in 2026. So make sure to mark that down, and also make sure to click the link in the description and the pinned comment below so you don't miss out. And if you attend live, you'll also have a chance to be the one person I pick for a real-time channel audit once we move into the interactive portion of the workshop. And if you feel unsure about what niche to choose, or you're worried that your niche might be too broad or it's not profitable enough, then this workshop is for you, because I'll be giving away the 60-second niche validator 2.4 completely free. This is the latest and most optimized version of my GPT powered niche validation tool, and it helps you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you waste time creating content that doesn't bring in leads, sales, or money. It's smarter, faster, and trained on even more data from real profitable channels, and I'll be giving it away completely free, but only at this live workshop. And just a heads up, this might be one of the last times I give this tool away for free, because I'm planning on making it into a actual software. So if you've been on the fence, this is definitely a good time to pick it up. Now, during the workshop, there's a full presentation on how to grow on YouTube, followed by a Q&A where you can ask me questions directly on Zoom. And people do ask a lot of questions, the majority of the time about niche, and many people walk away with niche clarity during the session itself. And the same strategies I teach are the ones that help clients like Nicole, who went from 85 subscribers to $85,000 in a single month, Seth, who went from years without a viral video to immediately getting 300,000 views right after starting working with us, or Davis, who scaled from 100K a month and was able to remove himself from recording. And even people who aren't clients, like Isaiah, were able to make $20,000 only using the free content and live workshop strategies. So make sure you show up, click the link in the description or the pinned comment to register, and add it to your calendar so you don't miss the chance to grab the 60-second niche validator AI. And if you miss the date, that's okay. Check the link still to see when the next workshop is happening or to sign up to a list that will tell you when the next one does. So see you Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now back to the video. Now, on the subject of Japan, which I'm very excited about because at the time of recording this video, we're probably going to be visiting Japan here very soon for cherry blossom season. There is another niche, which is hidden Japan exploration. Now, of course, Japan is not the only country that have a lot of people that are obsessed with it. There are many other countries out there that have tons of people that are just fascinated by their culture and they want to visit and they want to just explore the culture without actually having to visit. But this particular channel is Tokyo Lens. And the guy who runs this channel basically lives in Japan and he just goes all around Japan exploring random places. Not the places that, you know, all the tourists go that everybody sees, but we're talking about the tiny apartments that are smaller than your bedroom, the old stores that are closing down after 50 years, the underground tunnels that you're not supposed to visit. This is the real Japan, not just the touristy stuff. And every single video is like discovering a secret door to a place that most people will never even know exists. Now, this channel got about 1 million views in the last 7 days, and it makes about $6,000 to $18,000 a month. And their most popular video ever is inside Tokyo's weirdest tiny apartment. And according to View Stats, this video made about $12,000. Now, this channel has been around for a little bit, so they're probably monetizing a bit better than the other one that I showed you earlier. For instance, they've got a Patreon. I would be willing to bet they're probably making a few $1,000s a month from the Patreon. And they're promoting some other channels and a podcast. I'm sure they have some products and some affiliate links here and there that they promote too. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have some nice sponsorships as well. So I'd be willing to bet that this channel is probably making somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000 a month at least. But chances are they are not monetizing correctly either, because I've seen big YouTuber after big YouTuber that doesn't do this. And just for reference, they probably get about the same amount of views in 7 days that my channel gets in a month, but we're likely making 20 times more than that. And that is not meant as an insult or a flex or anything like that. It just goes to show how far proper monetization can take you. And I've helped a ton of other YouTubers properly monetize their channels. For instance, Sean was only making about $30,000 a month on his channel. We helped him scale all the way up to over $500,000 a month. And that is exactly what I'm going to be teaching this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click that link in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, let's change gears here a little bit and go to a completely different type of channel. And that is anti-Hollywood hero analysis and a very interesting channel called Zaffy. So Zaffy is an anonymous channel because he basically wears a mask during his videos. And as far as I know, he has not done a face reveal. And he basically makes content about heroes and anti-heroes on his channel. So just as an example, this Hulk would make Thanos beg for mercy. Here's why. That video got about 1 million views and made him around $5,000 according to View Stats. And according to View Stats, he's making about $8,000 to $22,000 a month. Now, if he's properly monetizing, he's probably making quite a bit more than that. Kind of hard to tell how well he's doing, but I would assume that he is making some pretty decent money. All right, so the next niche, I had trouble even naming this niche, but we're gonna call it comedic engineering failures niche. And specifically, the channel I'm gonna talk about is this channel, Simone Gertz. And she basically builds robots and inventions that are intentionally useless and hilariously bad. But she makes it educational and she also makes it extremely entertaining. And she is legitimately an incredibly skilled engineer who deliberately designs dysfunction. Every robot works just enough to be functional but fails in the most comedic ways. And then she films everything in her workshop with natural lighting. Now, here's her most popular video. I got to be weightless for 7.5 minutes. And that video got 15 million views and made at least $74,900. Now, this is relatively educational content. It's also a longer form video. So I would assume that it made a lot more than this, probably at least $10 per 1,000 views, and that's just from AdSense alone. So I would assume this video made at least 150,000. Plus, if she's monetizing correctly, like if she had a sponsorship, affiliate links, or selling her own products and services, she likely made a lot more than that just from this one video alone. Now, she doesn't post all that much, so I think her revenue goes up and down. When she does post and she has a banger video, she probably makes a ton of money. But just to show a channel that's absolutely crushing it right now in the science niche, that's very, very hard to actually pronounce, Kurtzagat, basically in a nutshell. I'm gonna call it in a nutshell. This is one of the biggest channels in the science niche, 25 million subscribers, and they have some absolute banger videos. Their views go up and down, but right here, for instance, they're making $69,000 to $208,000 a month just from AdSense alone. And chances are it's quite a bit more than that because they got 39 million views, and I'm guessing they make at least $10 per 1,000 views. So it's probably more like 390,000. Plus they've got a Patreon, plus they have different products that they sell and all kinds of other stuff. They got a newsletter, they sell art books, they sell calendars, they sell all kinds of cool merch. So I'm guessing this is easily a multiple 7-figure channel, maybe even worth 8 figures, and it could even be going for an exit. So yeah, just to show you what the science niche can do, people can make a ton of money in this niche, and I've been seeing people just popping off left and right doing educational science content. By the way, you don't have to do it faceless. You don't have to do it with your face. You can actually choose, as long as you use what I like to call the hybrid personal brand method, which is a particular way of setting up your channel where whether you're faceless or you have a face, it really doesn't matter all that much because it gives you optionality. And that's something I'm gonna be talking about in my live training this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're somebody who wants to do faceless YouTube automation, or you're wondering if you should do personal brand or faceless, definitely show up for that, because that one piece of advice alone is going to save you a massive amount of time, effort, and money. And I'm gonna be able to really clarify things for you. So definitely click that link and show up. I look forward to seeing you there. Additionally, for 99% of people, they're just gonna enjoy my free content and that's it. They're never gonna end up working directly with me or my team, and that's completely fine. Enjoy my free content. I always wanna give way more value than I receive. Also enjoy the live trainings. They're completely free. With that being said, 1% of you out there are YouTubers who wanna monetize better, or you're business owners who want to grow and make money on YouTube, or you're just somebody who's very ambitious and you really want to take YouTube incredibly seriously. And you want to get results as quickly as possible without dealing with all the headaches and the pain and just taking way too much time to get results on YouTube. So if that is you, go ahead and book a call. It'll be down in the description, or it might be in the about section of my channel. On this call, we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to be. We'll make a plan to get there, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together or not, which we only work with about 18% of people that apply last time we ran the numbers. So if you're not a good fit, we won't work with you. So there's nothing to lose. And this call will be very valuable as well. So definitely check that out if you're interested. And you can also check out somebody who booked this very same call and ended up working with us and absolutely blew up their channel by clicking right here.